One of the most aggressively pushed advertisements against our being is that we have low birth rates and therefore it's best that we be replaced with, say, South Indians. But there's a problem here. First of all, the birth rate in Europe is still higher than that of, say, China or of large parts of Latin America. It's equal to that of Turkey, right? The only people really having more children right now are Africans, Central Africans. But even their birth rates are already in steep decline and won't last like this for very long. Even the women in India are now failing to have over the replacement value number of children. It's supposed to be like 2.1 or 2.2 on average per woman, and they're not meeting that anymore. They've dropped to 2 and will soon be below 2, and soon they will have what Europeans have too. In South Korea or Japan, they say birth rates are dropping to like only half a child per woman on average. That means basically 1 child per 2 women, right? And still, none of this matters, because if you realize that if Japan today would lose 90% of its population, they would still end up having more people living in their country than they did during the early 1800s. And the same is true for countries like the Netherlands. It's true for countries like Germany. We have simply witnessed a mass bulk production of humans during the industrial age and the post-industrial age. And we are simply reverting to a somewhat normal level of population. Does Europe really need 3 billion people? Does the USA really need 1 billion people or 2 billion? I don't think so. You know, if we're going for a future, I say we choose a future where we have people of greater quality, of stronger, more mature characters, and perhaps fewer of these immature dwellers living among us who don't really add much to our experience as a human being anyway.